This Sunday, Christian Watson went down with a non-contact right knee injury, and it has been confirmed to be an ACL tear. So I'm going to break down exactly what happened for you and how non-contact ACL tears tend to occur. But first, if you're new here, this is a channel where we break down and discuss the most recent injuries in sports, so don't forget to leave a like on the video and check out my channel for more injury breakdowns. Unfortunately, I was only able to find one video angle of this injury, which doesn't give us a ton to work with, but you can clearly see that the injury occurs when he begins chopping his feet. And that's typically what we see with these non-contact ACL tears. So the player is going to be running straight up the field, and then they're either going to cut to the right or to the left, and that is when that injury is going to occur, which is exactly what we see in this replay if you focus on his right knee. The moment of injury is clearly when he's planting and twisting or trying to chop his feet to fake out the defender. And it happens really fast, but if we freeze it right here, you can see that his hips are opening up to the left almost at the exact same time that he's planting with his right foot. And so this is going to put his knee in a dangerous position where it's collapsing inward. And just some basic anatomy so that you know what I'm talking about. The ACL is going to sit deep in our knee, so if we hide our patella, you can see it right there. And then on the back side, we hide our oblique ligament and the PCL, and we'll reveal the ACL right there. It's then going to originate on the medial wall of the lateral femoral condyle and insert into the middle of the intercondylar space of the tibia. So what happens when your knee is forced to collapse inward like this, your femur, you can imagine, is going to be bending like that, and your tibia is going to bend like that. And as a result, your ACL is going to be put on stretch or have tension, which makes it weak and susceptible to injury. But now also remember, at the same time, he's opening up his hips, so his femur is going to internally rotate while his tibia externally rotates with his foot, causing a torsional stress on the ACL. Now, if we overlap the two forces that I just explained, because they're happening at the same time, you can see how that's enough to tear or sever your ACL in what looks like a minor mechanism. And so obviously this is a huge loss for the Packers and bad news for Watson, because he's not going to be able to play next week in their wildcard matchup against the Eagles. But possibly even worse news for the Packers and Watson is that he is likely not going to be ready to return for next season. When surgically repaired, ACLs tend to take 9 to 12 months, sometimes shorter, sometimes longer to fully recover. So I wouldn't be surprised if we don't see Watson until either late in the season or not at all. Let me know your thoughts on this injury in the comments, as well as don't forget to drop a like if you enjoyed. And you can check out my channel for more injury breakdowns.